Vermont in the fall is the most beautiful place to do a honeymoon round 2. If you haven't seen the other episodes in our vlogs lately, we've been traveling a lot and Vermont is one of our favorite places. Today we're going to show you the last few days we were there. We're headed out of the door right now. We're actually going to, funny enough, the same guy who offered the maple syrup tasting class.
This is the sap that I freeze every year. I freeze about 5 gallons of it. When you taste it, you're going to die. It's nature's first soft drink.
Also offers a glass blowing or glass making class. So we're going to go visit him again, which I'm glad he was a really great guy because it'd be awkward to take his class if he wasn't again. But we're off to do some glass making. We just made it to our glass making experience and we're walking around in the parking lot. We wanted to get some pictures of some of the stuff that they have around the area before we went inside, but we're about to go see Robert again. Hi!
You need to figure out how to know where the depth is. And if you look at the back of the ceramic pot, gaze your eye down, you're going to come to a spot where it's a little bit brighter orange.
Oh, God.
So here's the back of the pot. It's gathering up.
Oh, that's all right.
Do a purple stem from either side. So we're going to go in and about 1.5 inches, see the end of the pipe?
Yeah.
Turn, turn, turn.
Oh, it's like,
And it's like liquid honey. So we're going to bring it right up and keep it level or slightly down. And we're just turning it and kind of making the glass go on center, slowly. Turn, turn, turn. Bring it up, let it drip off. Just like that. And let it drip and then mush it right into the color. If we wiggle it back and forth and see how the sides come up, so we know most of the glass is stuck on there. So you can see the little color. Just turning at the same speed. And as it gets hotter, we're going to turn it faster and faster and faster. We're coming out here, we're going to the bench, we're going to sit right close to here. We're picking up our tweezers, and we're pinching and pulling just the outside. Pinch, pull, turn, pinch, pull, turn. And that's forming the outside edge of the flower. Pinch, pull, turn.
cute! Wow.
And then at some point, I'm just pulling it straight out. Pulling it out, and then I'm turning it back and making a little curly cube. And then I'm blowing it, and that's called glass blowing. Did you know? This off, we're going to put some drops of water on here. A few drops of water. Water starts bubbling.
Whoa! Wow!
And then we take the torch, and the torch is going to remelt where that cracked and form a finished smooth edge. When you do two gathers, the first gather, you're going to just bring it out, keep it level.
Okay.
And then the second gather, we're going to gather and go into the color. We're letting that cool now, so we can get a second gather. Down, turn, beautiful.
This is very intimidating. Okay.
I'll be able to pick it right up. The yolk here, I'm going to slide it in. Slide it around. And keep it turning just really slowly.
I got this. So.
Yep, just the outside edge. Pinch and pull, pinch and pull. So now we're going to bring it over here. And we're going to add make it bright yellow. See how it's bright yellow? Bright yellow. Put it on number 26.
All right.
High five.
Thank
Great
you.
Job.
This is really fun. A little warm, but very fun.
Perfect.
Is that enough?
That's perfect.
Okay. Focus.
So, squish the glass over off the end of the pipe. Perfect. Okay, there you go. Keep it in.
Are you sure?
Yep. Gonna turn the right, and this hand we're gonna slowly roll it. It's a beautiful back and forth toss.
Oh wow, that green turned red.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you are number 29.
Alright babe, I have a seat on the couch just for you. We just made it back from our glass making experience and got to hang out with Robert again, which was a lot of fun. Do you have any thoughts about how you liked it?
I feel like, okay, so I was telling Madison her arm's gonna get tired. She thinks she's gonna hold the camera the whole time I talk. You guys know I talk too much for that, but we'll see how it goes. Basically, I feel like all of my dreams are coming true. I'm getting to do all the things that I like see on like, you know, Discovery Channel or in travel magazines or in, what do you call it, like an Instagram post and stuff. And I was telling Madison on the way back home today that like, I've always said I didn't want to wait until we got old to travel because then you're kind of old obviously and you're not able to do as much and you don't have the same amount of energy and whatever. And I feel like we're making a really great investment in experiences right now, and the glass blowing was definitely one of them. And when we got there, we had it in our minds that we wanted to make two kind of specific things, which didn't work out, but the experience was still really cool.
Yeah.
And we actually, he's gonna ship us all the things that we made. So like we have a pumpkin, we have 2 flowers and 2 ornaments, which will be cool because as I've mentioned this year, we actually are going to do our own version of a Christmas tree. So we'll have we'll be able to put those on there, which is really cool. I'm really grateful right now for like the things I get to do in my life right now.
Yeah, we've been having such a good time and having so many really awesome experiences. And it was crazy hot in the like glass making studio or whatever, but we made some really cool pieces, and it's really exciting when you get to make something with your own hands and then you're able to take that home with you and kind of like have the story to tell when you're in Vermont.
And it makes you really appreciate, like I feel like what I've learned through the experiences we've gotten to do, like the cranberries, the maple syrup, the glass making, is when you really get to like see something from like start to finish. And you guys know one of my biggest passions in life is like how much energy and time and resources go into making something.
Yeah.
And I feel like with each experience, I'm really getting like a hands-on what that means, which has been a lot of fun for me.
I am going to put the camera down now because my arm is starting to get sore. It gets sore really fast. The camera looks light, but it starts hurting.
We actually stopped by the farmer's market. Madison wanted to get some stuff for dinner, and I found this thing, one of the things that Vermont is apparently known for, apple cider donuts. That's just one of the things that like is the most fun to me about Vermont, why I wanted to come here and stay here, is like everything is local. So much good local food, craftsmanships, artisans, farms, whatever. This is made with eco apples. I don't really know what that means, but this is a locally made brand in Vermont. You just gotta love it. Okay, what else? I think that was it. We'll see you guys later. Madison is eating breakfast at the bar, but in honor of continuing to incorporate your comments into the vlogs, like I was saying before we left for our trip, we were doing really good at it, and then like obviously traveling makes things a little bit more complicated. In the last vlog, I shared that I finally learned how to curl my hair in only like 10 minutes, and it's kind of crazy. And someone asked me to show you how. And this is just really specific to my hair and what I want it to look like, and the fact that my hair is so long. My hair just doesn't hold curl for shit. So when she told me this, I thought I'll give that a try. And it actually holds for the whole day now, which is incredible. And could also have to do with the fact that we're not in Texas and it's not as humid. So we'll see how this works once I get back home. So first things first, you want to separate your hair in half. That's what I do since I part my hair down the middle. If you part your hair differently, it might be different for you. But literally the way this only takes 10 minutes is I'm only going to section my hair out into 6 pieces, and I'm going to hold each of them for about 1 minute to 2 minutes each. And the reason that this works for my hair, according to the lady who told me, is because basically she just said, like, if you curl it up that high, then it's more likely that the curls will fall. So if you want to have, well, and I don't even really want curly hair. I just want like wavy hair. She said all I need to do is section it out into pieces like this. And then I need to not pre-wrap my hair, like don't twist it. But as I put my hair onto the curling iron, my hair will naturally twist, and don't flatten it out. She said leave it twisted. So like what I mean is, so my hair, see how it like twisted like that? I'm not gonna like move my hand to lay it flat. I'm gonna let it stay twisted. And then it looks like this. Can you see? Me not being a beauty guru. And then you just hold that for like 1 minute to 2 minutes, and that's literally it. And you repeat that I repeat it 3 sections on each side of my head. You are sitting on a pile of Madison's clothes, but all right, time for the last one. And I started like right there. So after you curl your hair like this, a lot of people would comb it out, like brush it out. That's what they would do if you were at like a salon or something, but I know they look silly, like tight like this. But if I brush them out right now, they're not gonna hold. Like they're just gonna fall, and my hair won't even be curly within the next hour or 2. So I leave them like this, and while I'm getting ready and whatever, and then by the time I'm done getting ready, they're already loosened up and they look good enough. If your hair holds curl better than mine, you could brush yours out after this. No, that's it. See, well, I did actually 4 on this side today. But you can see there's 3 here and 3 here. Let me get dressed.
Here we go, friends.
Did you get the keys?
Nope.
Those look great up here.
What I would do is test a few of these to see if you like them. You can go down the steep hill and walk through this orchard. This tree out here in the east block is a particularly tasty variety.
All right, Shelby's going for one.
I think this is right? Oh!
Nailed it. That is the first apple of the day. Let's see her. Nice.
Get the highest one, babe. You got it? Woo! Oh, shit. Oh, just knocking him all down.
Oh, that is a nice one, babe. We had to circle back for this one because we missed it. Look at those apples. You could probably pick that with your hand.
I'm going for a tall one so I can use my claw.
Oh.
I think we should get one.
We've gotten quite a collection of apples since we started picking, but just wanted to let you guys in on a little fun fact. I actually eat an apple a day. And it's not to keep the doctor away. It's actually because apples go really, really good in fresh oats. And I like to start my day off with fresh oats every morning. So a little apple, a little banana, and that's probably where most of these bad boys are gonna go. Or honestly, I might just end up eating them all like I did last time. I slowly devoured each and every one of them because they're bite-sized too. Like they're not as big as the ones you see in the store. So they're really easy to just until they're gone. We're getting into the thick of it. Am I still walking forward? I'm getting tired. Oh. Oh, we are going straight up. This is intense cardio.
The very nice man, when we got here, told us that if we wanted to taste any to see if we liked them, we could just pick them off the tree and eat them. Well, he also told us all the ones on the ground are fresh because they clean the orchard on Thursday. So I think these are so cute. I think I'm gonna try one of these.
Test it out.
Gotta get out of the sun, y'all. Give a little
Oh,
clean
yeah.
on my sweater.
Test it out.
Okay, here we go.
That had an incredible bite to it.
It's good.
Let me try it. Oh, heck yeah. I'll get down with that. Wow, mussels. Okay, I see.
There, Honey Crisp.
Oh.
Look at this one.
Wow, they're so organized. It's like a little farmer's market in here.
Here, put this in there. I want this one. Honey Crisp is my favorite, so we'll snag that guy. While we were picking apples, we were being pretty like, I don't know, like we didn't care. We wanted to try all of them. And by the time we were done, Madison was like, this is about 10 pounds of apples. I was thinking he was going to charge about $5 a pound. And I was like, $50 for apples, but it's more for the experience, like in supporting local small farmers. Like I'm all for it, I don't care. Then he told Madison we had 9 pounds of apples and he was only going to charge us $12. I'm sorry, what?
That's a steal, man. I was guessing it'd be like 20, 25. Shelby said 50.
I was thinking $5-ish a pound. I mean, because also when you do stuff like this, you're paying for the experience, right? Like he could definitely get away with that.
He totally could. And when I noticed that we came out that cheap, I was like, can I tip you? Because these farmers out here, man, they're getting it with their squares, their little credit card readers.
Right.
But he was like, no, we're all good.
So what a fun little experience. And the leaves out here, can you guys see them? The ones at the top of the orchard are all like orange, so it made for a beautiful backdrop, and the hills even from this spot look gorgeous. So
Yes, but now we're actually headed off to another local farm. It's called Sugar Bush Farm, and they do maple syrup too. Something that's kind of interesting about maple syrup is not all maple syrups are created equal. There are different resources and minerals in the soil and stuff that the trees sit on, and it kind of has a different taste everywhere you go. So
it's a lot like wine and coffee, we're learning.
yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go check it out.
My little guy.
Got some apples in there.
Ooh. He's like, I don't want to talk to you, but sure, take my picture.
Hardcore sunbathing right now.
The biggest takeaway from this trip this year is how different traveling during COVID was versus now. And well, I mean, it hasn't been that much of a difference, but specifically we came here on our honeymoon and there was no one here, and it was really like low key and felt very magical. And this time they only let us try like, I would say like what, an eighth of the stuff we got to try last time. But when we went in there to do the sampling this time, they only let us try like 2 maple syrups, which is fine because they're more busy. But they're more busy now, and so it's a lot less, you know, a little bit less magical. So we're gonna show you the sugaring house, which is where they basically evaporate all the water out of the maple syrup and then they make the syrup.
Come right this way. Calm down. Here we go. I wonder if they even actually still use this, or if it's like...
I think they do. No, this is a very expensive piece of equipment just for show, ma'am.
Sugar in the air. Smells good in here.
Yeah, my point exactly as to why this is not just for looks.
Cracker Barrel is fake news.
Fake news. What about Aunt Jemima?
High fructose corn syrup.
And the evaporation just goes all through the ceiling.
We came, we saw, we tried their maple syrup. Honestly, I think Robert's maple syrup is better.
Ooh, drums.
So there's that. Robert's the guy from the first maple experience, and His experience was a lot more hands-on. He told you about the syrup, like it was really personable. This is more commercialized. It's like get in, get out. They have like a little taste test, and they're like you could go down to our little sugar room and read stuff, and go to our trees and read stuff there. But we walked and saw a little bit of the area, hung out with the goats, and then we actually wrapped up Vermont. We didn't have an outro. Forgot about the outro, but this is me editing, messy hair and all, and yeah, hope you all enjoyed the vlog, and until next week, we'll catch you later, Maddlebees.